I'm Bob Park, and you're watching Dragway Memories.
Thanks, Bob.
Hi everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Dragway Memories. Got lots to show you as usual. We're going to start off with our modified feature this week, Bert Strauss.
Modified Eliminator Racer Bert Strauss here with the second paint job on the Chili Willy. First one that we know of was a pale yellow and green, and now they've got the second blue with fogging paint job on it. Always a D-gas car. The small block Chevy eventually came out of Percy also and into this car here with Wells wheels, and they were cast in London, Ontario. They're a very famous and rare wheel today, up against Dwayne Falcone's Quicksilver, which is the ex-Jim Zakia car. As we move on, here we go against Gort Overbaugh and his 57 Chevy. And still D-gas, still with the Wells wheels, and you can see that Bert rowing through the gears here. 1969, here's 1970, he's got some keystones on the back, more contingency decals, still with the injected small block that came out of Percy also. And this is the final version that Bert ran it, 1971 only for this beautiful paint job from Ken K out of Kitchener. And there's Bert's King West Fina station. Bert ran that station back in the day. Now sitting out in front there with his bright red trailer. 1971, the last year campaigning this car. Another 1971 shot, an earlier one here at Cayuga. Always a degasser, some big wheelie wheels on the back. They can see that the front end was now fixed. It was tilted up, the nose high. They fixed that and moved the front wheels forward, mostly for aesthetics, and it looked really good in its final season campaigning 1971. There's another shot of it at Indy, even more contingency decals on it, and if you won Indy, even class racing, and you had these stickers on the car, you were coming home with some serious cash. There is a very clear shot of it on the trailer at Indy. You can see the crew is Carol, that's his wife, Leanne, and Don was his two kids. D-gasser in the winner's circle, 1971 D-gas winner at the U.S. Nationals, so that would be a very well-earned trophy. Coming into 1972, the only year that Bert campaigned this Chili Willy Gremlin. This is an early shot. He is just back from Gainesville, where it was pretty much its opening salvo. You can see that on the quarter windows it's got Keystone Mags sticker, later to be replaced with the TID Molson Golden Wheels sticker, and the Performance Engineering and Castrol sponsorship was redone because it was too difficult to see with this paint job, so they made silver panels and redid the lettering so that Castrol and Performance Engineering could be seen much better. Here's a great shot at TID 1972. You can look at all the signage at the back. I'd love to have every one of them. Bert preferred, you can see it's got a fairly small rear tire on it. Always went faster for Bert with the smaller tire. This car built expressly for TID Mini Pro, and this is in the pits at Toronto International. There's Bert on the return road at TID. This was taken by Frank Elliott and company. They were good friends, often campaigned together. And here is, this is where they won the best appearing crew at a major event at Dragway Park. So this is part of the parade. So you can see now on the quarter windows a big giant number 1. That wasn't because he is number 1, although he did end up number 1. That was strictly a draw out of a hat. There was 32, all of them filled, and Bert just so happened to pick up number 1, and he ended up the year at number 1. This is at Dragway Park. We ran it as a D altered mostly. There it is in D gas at Toronto International. You can see the Molson Golden Wheels Championship Awards sign on the tower. And this is another great shot. Mercury wagon there. You can see that they've redone the Castrol and Performance Engineering. You can see where they just sprayed it straight silver and redid the lettering. 331 inch special scoop on the car, chopped and modified quite a bit. They got this car off the Bramley assembly plant and took it to Performance Engineering, and they built a beautiful little car. At this point, it still had most of the stock interior, which was a dark blue in color, and Ken K custom paint on this as well.
Here's some Ross Martin footage from Tri-City, Michigan.
Carroll Schottel, the Steel City Wedge out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tony Raniero in the Mustang. That car has recently been restored too. Modified production. A modified production in this case. Getting with the program. Running, appears to be way ahead of that stock Eliminator Montego. Here we go with an AA altered. This guy is hazing the tires, getting all kinds of sideways up on 3 wheels. He saves it and wisely stays out of the throttle so that he can compete next time. Here's another AA altered. This is the fellow with the unnarrowed rear end. Seems to be working for him though. Here we go with that car. Looks like Ron Ellis's Trick T without the blower on it. The way it leaves, probably a Loggy stamping chassis as well. They were very big in Michigan. Kovacs. Again, another car that I couldn't tell you a damn thing about. Kohler Brothers did run an Anglia, but they were out of California. Fred Hurst in that beautiful candy red and gold leaf lettered A-gas Plymouth Cuda body and white car. Getting kind of dark here, but we can see not a whole lot.
No.
Again, thanks to the late Ross Martin for this wonderful footage. Did a great job of categorizing it and writing stories about it too, so that we could reflect on that for you fellows and gals out there. Gasser Cuda going down. Almost dead stock. Stickle and Noltmeyer. They had a Gurney Westlake overhead valve engine in there from Chrysler, and did very well in D altered with that little Colt wagon. Continuing a Tri-City. Now we're up in the tower. That's the Granny Goose D modified production. Camaro, beautiful hues of candy blue.
1971 WCS meet.
Stickle and Noltmeyer and their D-altered giving chase here up against that yellow 69 Camaro. Gonna make a run for it. Almost like they're slowing down at the same time. They don't want to win. Fred Hurst against the 55 Chevy. Beautiful dusk footage. You can see the fumes of the gas coming out. Fred Hurst motoring by that 55. Should take the win. There's the ex-Wacky wagon. Like I say, it's been restored. It's a beautiful looking car. Typical Hemi, blowing lots of oil, blow by, I believe, through the rings. as a competitor in the Corvette has trouble. Apricot Brandy. Beautiful candy paint on this Corvette. Just a gorgeous machine. The other Corvette trying hard to reel him in. Doesn't look like he's going to do it though. Boom, there goes Lou Saddlemeyer in his little altered, trying to catch that Camaro. Bit late on the tree, don't think he's going to do it. As we get close to the final stages of the Tri-City, look at Albert Clark getting all kinds of sideways again. That's like having 20 pounds of horsepower in a 5-pound bucket. All over the track, just like our street outlaw friends. Ralph Hope in the Rydell Hope and Lang. Rydell from Grand Forks, North Dakota. As we finish up our Tri-City action here on Dragway Memories. Come on, Ralph Hope. Let's take that vet to the cleaners. Ralph Hope for the win. Look at that. Love the smoke. Love all the... Boy, that's big time smoke out of the Nova. And Cuda not having much better luck either. Take it away, Rob.
Some more mid-60s Cayuga footage from the Lane family. Check it out.
One of the Bob Lanes coming up now. We'll spin the tires a little bit against Tony DeConsole and his GTO.
Tony the Tiger. Apologize for the quality here. You take what you get when it comes to these videos. Some are really good quality, some are a little bit suspect, but we like what we see here.
Yeah, a nice full-size Pontiac in the other lane.
A little tiny tower. Someday I'll tell you the story about the tower and you'll be surprised who was responsible for getting rid of that. Anyway, another day, another story. Coming back down the return road, which was actually just the side of the strip.
Just the side of the strip, yeah. There's one of the Bob Lanes going at it again, up against a 55 Pontiac sedan by the looks of it.
The great Tin Indian. Can I say that anymore?
It's politically incorrect now.
Yeah, but we're old school.
As we get to the end of this footage here comes one of the Bob Lanes back from his trip. You can see the return road is just the side of the strip.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and all the other buttons that are available for pushing. And we'll see you next week on Dragway Memories. Remember, hook hard, go straight, don't be late, and may your God bless you. See ya.